You don't get Achilles pain because you run too much. You get it because you haven't built enough Achilles ability to tolerate the running that you do. Because every time you run, your Achilles has to absorb force when you land, then push off with more force when you go forward. So the question for fixing Achilles pain isn't just how much running are you doing, but it's actually how much Achilles ability have you built to tolerate the running you want to do. So in targets, we build towards 15 reps, single leg, with 20% of your body weight loaded, giving you a clear and measurable goal to work towards for protecting your Achilles against running. But this will only work if you build at your pain-free level using the pain-free progressions like we do in the running ability program. Because when I used to have Achilles tendonitis that took me out of running for months at a time, I couldn't even get close to that target that we now use in the running ability system. Fast forward to now, this is me expressing that exact same ability through the same Achilles that used to take me out of running for months at a time because of pain. So now, I don't look at Achilles pain as something that you can't control, because my Achilles ability had to be rebuilt from scratch at a manageable level that I could tolerate without pain. And that's the whole point. Where your Achilles health is right now does not have to determine what your future health looks like. So before we ever worry about building to world-class levels of ability in targets, we start with 8 weeks in unlock. First, regaining control over your Achilles to start making progress. Restoring range through the Achilles with the slant calf stretch. But we're not just hanging out in a passive stretch, we're actively pushing our foot into the slant board to build strength through a stretch. Because if you don't do that, you can stretch as much as you want, but you'll just tighten back up the next day because there's nothing convincing about taking a sensitive area, stretching it out, and hoping that will stay. Then on Monday's workout, we take our FHL calf raises and gain strength through that new range that we've unlocked so that the flexibility that we're gaining actually has strength behind it, because strength through range is how you actually keep your flexibility gains. And we reinforce all of that by getting strong in this position here, because look at the knee and the ankle position, especially at the bottom of the rep. It's the exact same position that you're asking your Achilles to be able to absorb force through and push out of when running constantly. So we're no longer just blindly asking it to stay healthy. We're measurably building ability in it to be able to tolerate the exact amount of running that you do and the exact positions that you go into. And since all of these exercises only work if you're building strength through the perfect positions, make sure to send in a video of your form at least once using the camera icon in the program so I can coach you up on the form as if you were in person with me. That way, we can ensure that you're building your Achilles at a level that your body can tolerate instead of forcing yourself into damaging positions that would hinder your progress and make pain-free running impossible. And since in the running ability system, we understand that strength at the back but weakness at the front is still an imbalance that would cause pain, we build both sides with the tibialis anterior as one of our focuses too. Either with the tibialis bar to measurably build your strength using precise and clear improvements with exactly how much weight you can use, or body weight reps just using a wall, giving you easy access from anywhere in the world to the #1 injury proofer for the front of the ankle. So now, instead of trying to preserve your Achilles by avoiding everything that could aggravate it, we instead build pain-free ability in the muscles and tendons surrounding it, giving you almost endless potential to be able to run as much as you want without getting Achilles pain if you build up progressively without any risk like we do in the running ability program. That's the mental shift that you need. Your Achilles isn't something that you have to avoid and protect, preserving it long term. It's something that you can measurably rebuild strength in. So no matter how wrecked it is right now, you have so much potential to build it up and improve over time. And once you understand that, Achilles pain stops being something that you have to survive when you run. It starts being an ability that you've built, so you don't even have to think of your Achilles anymore. It's just not a problem.